Hey guys, Rufus the Fortune Cookie Guy here. Just once again, I wanted to show you how you actually go about placing an order off of our website. There's a couple things you need to know. First of all, before you can place an order, you need to know what type of cookies you want. We have 4 different types of cookies. We have traditional fortune cookies. It's your basic standard fortune cookies like you would get in a Chinese restaurant. We have chocolate dipped fortune cookies. It's your traditional cookie, just hand dipped and sprinkled in premium chocolate. We have a jumbo fortune cookie, which is the size of a softball, and a giant fortune cookie, which is the size of a football. So you need to decide what kind of cookies you want. The next step is how many cookies do you need? We start anywhere from a dozen, go all the way up to 5,000. If you need more than 5,000, we can do more than that. So after you know what kind of cookies you want, quantity you need, you also need to have your messages. Now your messages, you have 20 words to work with per message. All of our packages include at least one custom message. For example, if we go to the 50 custom traditional fortune cookies package here, the order form is going to pop up here. It's going to say what it is, the price. If you scroll down a little bit, it's going to give you a description of what the package comes with. The 50 package comes with 2 custom messages, 20 words per message, your choice of text and font color. They're all individually wrapped in clear cellophane. If you double-sided messages, you can have a logo, takeout boxes. You just scroll down even farther, this is where the order form actually is. If you read the example here, you can use a backslash to indicate a line break. Each message you have up to 20 words of text total per side, and you can have up to 3 different lines. That works out to about 7 words per line. So for Fortune 1 here, let's type in, "We are happy." It's going to give you a character count right down here. For the Fortune number 2, we are going to do "We are really happy." Now you see what happens after you have those 2 fortunes filled out. A Fortune 3 field is going to pop up here. If you want to have more than just 2 messages in the 50 cookies, the Fortune 3 field here, you can start typing it in, and it's going to add $2 for that additional message. It's going to keep doing that. You can fill in up to a dozen different messages. If we keep scrolling down here, some of the other questions are going to be double-sided. If you want double-sided messages or not. If you want double-sided, you can either use text, which you would type in directly here on the order form. This is double-sided message. Or if you want to use a logo, it's going to give you the option to upload a logo that you could use right here, choose file. The logos are printed in black and white, and you can upload any size you need. We prefer it be a JPEG file. Some other questions is messages. You need to know which messages or which cookies when they arrive. Typically, if you were to fill out the 50 order form and type in 3 different messages, we would take those 3 messages and randomly insert them into the 50 cookies. If you need to know which messages are in which cookies when they arrive, you're going to need to choose to have the messages separated out. By choosing this, it means each message will be bagged separately for you. When you get your cookies, there'll be 3 different bags for this specific order, and each message is in a different bag. If you want them all mixed, you can just leave that unclicked. It will charge you a minimum sum to separate out the messages. Next thing is the font color. We suggest black. It's the cleanest, easiest to read, but you can use different colors if you like. With the font, we have a few font choices here. Arial, Times New Roman. If you click whichever one, you see here to the right, it's going to show you what that text is going to look like. All the fonts that we include here are easy to read. If the cookies are a gift, we typically will not include a receipt and what the cookies say within the order. If you leave that blank, you will get a receipt, and you'll also get a card that says what messages are in the cookies. The arrival date. Here is where you type in when you'd like your cookies to arrive. You can also order Chinese takeout boxes on the order form. We can do printed boxes if you like. And here at the very bottom is the shipping information. Most orders take us 1 to 2 business days to make. So you need to include 1 to 2 business days beyond the time frame here. For example, ground shipping on 50 cookies takes 5 to 7 business days. You need to add 1 to 2 business days for us to actually make the cookies. If you have a question, if you can get your cookies in time, you can call us anytime. And finally, the very bottom here is just the order details. If you have any special instructions for us of where the package needs to be left, if you're not going to be home a certain day to avoid that day, any special instructions you can include right here. After you complete the order form, it's just going to take you to the shopping cart, checkout page with your shipping address and everything else. Now, there's a couple of different ways to browse the packages on our website. On the home page here, we have the navigation bar and the custom cookie packages. You can choose your kind of cookie you want and the package size. We also have a banner slideshow running here on the page, and we update this depending on season. Right now it's Chinese New Year season, so we have a special right now for 2,500 fortune cookies for $275. With any of these specials on the banner, you can click directly on them and it'll take you to the actual order form page for that specific special. Another way you can order the cookies is on the home page itself. We have packages that are already set up. For example, some of our most popular packages you can find on here. You scroll down, most popular, 1,000 fortune cookies for $129. Again, with any of these, you can click directly on them and it'll take you to the order form for that page. Hopefully that helps in explaining how to actually place an order online. I want to remind you that all of our fortune cookies arrive individually wrapped in clear cellophane. If you have any questions, reach out to us on the chat boxes down here in the bottom right hand corner, or you can give us a call anytime. Good luck. We look forward to doing business with you.